Okay, so get this, right? I was reading about Pi Network, and they say, like, if you have 500 Pi coins,
Yeah.
you could be a millionaire.
Whoa.
Millionaire.
Right. Really?
Now, I'm not sure I buy it, but it's worth looking into.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
Especially because it's so different from the usual crypto stuff.
Yeah. How so?
Well, most crypto, you need all that fancy equipment to mine it.
Mm-hmm.
But Pi Network, you just mine it on your phone. It's like super accessible.
Huh. So anyone can just like download an app and start mining.
Yeah. Supposedly, at least.
Interesting. It does seem like a lot of folks are talking about it.
Yeah.
There's a real buzz, like everyone thinks it's going to be the next Bitcoin.
Oh, yeah, for sure. The source I was reading was super hyped about it.
Like what kind of stuff were they saying?
Talking about huge potential.
Mm-hmm.
And they kept saying it was like a symbol of great hope for the future.
Hope.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And get this, over 60 million users already.
Wow. 60 million.
Apparently.
That's a lot. That's got to mean something, right?
Right. Like that has to give it some kind of legitimacy.
Well, it definitely shows there's interest. Like people are buying into it.
Yeah.
60 million is huge for any platform, let alone one that's relatively new.
But how does that compare to like Bitcoin or Ethereum?
Ah, well, Bitcoin's the big dog, right? They've got hundreds of millions of users.
Oh, wow.
So Pi's got a ways to go, but it's definitely growing fast. But, just because it's got users, it doesn't automatically mean it's valuable. You know what I mean?
Right. So it's not like a guaranteed thing.
Exactly. Like think of MySpace. Remember MySpace?
Oh, yeah.
Tons of users back in the day. Didn't exactly make them, the king of social media forever.
Right. Okay, so users aren't everything.
Nope. It's more complicated than that.
So what about all this talk about them building strategic partnerships? What's that all about?
Yeah. That's where things get interesting. Partnerships are like the key for any cryptocurrency that wants to actually be used in the real world.
Okay.
It's not just about, trading Pi coins back and forth online.
Right.
You want to be able to use them to buy stuff, right?
Yeah, like actual things.
Exactly. Coffee, groceries, maybe even a plane ticket someday. That's the dream, right?
That's where the partnerships come in.
Yep. They need to work with payment systems, retailers, other crypto platforms to actually make Pi usable in everyday life. That's what gives it real value.
That makes sense. The source was really pushing that idea.
Pushing it how?
Like they were saying, think outside the box. Start thinking about how you can use Pi coins in your daily life.
Really?
Yeah. It's kind of like they're trying to will it into existence,
I see. There's definitely an element of like building hype there, right?
Yeah. It's smart, but is it realistic?
Well, widespread adoption is the ultimate goal for any currency, especially a new one like Pi. But, that takes time, infrastructure, and of course the partnerships.
Right. Partnerships are key.
Yep. And it's not just about technology. It's about getting people to actually believe in it.
Right.
Trust it enough to use it for their everyday transactions.
Yeah.
That's a big leap.
So what do you think, is Pi going to be like integrated into the global financial system one day?
Well, that's the million-dollar question, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's definitely an ambitious goal.
Right.
A lot of hurdles to overcome. Technological, regulatory, you name it.
Sure.
And, that claim about 500 Pi coins making you a millionaire.
Yeah.
I'd take that with a grain of salt. It's highly speculative at this point.
Okay.
But, Pi Network is tapping into some interesting trends in the crypto world.
Like what?
Well, there's the focus on accessibility, making it easy for anyone to get involved, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the community-driven approach, building a strong network of users. And the emphasis on real-world utility. Those are all things worth paying attention to.
So, for our listeners out there, what's the takeaway?
Good question.
Like if someone offered you 500 Pi coins right now, should you take them?
Well, I think that's a decision everyone has to make for themselves. You got to do your research,
Yeah.
Understand the technology behind Pi Network, weigh the potential rewards against the risks.
Sure.
And think about whether it fits with your own financial goals.
Yeah, it's not a one-size-fits-all kind of thing.
Exactly. The crypto world is constantly changing. What looks like a sure thing today could be ancient history tomorrow.
True.
So yeah, be careful, do your homework, and don't invest more than you can afford to lose.
Good advice. So for our listeners, I want to leave you with this thought.
Okay.
Would you accept 500 Pi coins right now? Think about it. What would make you say yes? what would make you say no?
Yeah, definitely something to ponder.
It's a fascinating world out there, folks.
It sure is.
And we'll keep you updated on all the latest developments.
You bet.
Until next time.
See ya.